Hi, I'm Lauren from LSP Actions, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get started with the LSP Fur Babies Photoshop Action Suite for Photoshop Creative Cloud. If you don't yet own this suite, you can go ahead and grab this at www.lsp-actions.com. I'm going to be demonstrating with this gorgeous image by Amanda Voller, dog photographer. Isn't it stunning? And the first step is to download the LSP Fur Babies Animal Action Suite from the LSP Actions website. You can do this via your account after purchase or from your email. I'm using Windows to demonstrate this, but the same goes for Mac too. When you've downloaded, you'll notice the folder is a zip file. If you're on Windows, you need to right-click and choose Extract All. If you're on Mac, you're going to need to use the Archive Utility option. You can browse where to save these on your computer. I'd recommend saving to a safe and easily accessible place and then hit Extract. And when this has happened, you'll notice a folder LSP Fur Babies comes up here. So I'm just going to open this. You have a note file on how to install Photoshop Actions, the End User License Terms and Agreements, and the LSP Fur Babies Photoshop Animal Action Suite here. This is the ATN file here. Simply drag and drop this into Photoshop, or double-click to load. When you add these into Photoshop, you may get this message come up that says one or more shortcuts in the LSP Fur Babies Animal Action Suite will hide the menu shortcuts. Remove conflicting action shortcuts? No. Make sure you hit no, because it comes with a little shortcut you can use to use the hide, the select and fix action. If you accidentally hit yes, don't worry about it too much, but it's best to hit no. If you can't see your action panel in Photoshop, you need to come up here to Windows and hit Actions. And the action panel will come up. You may also see your action panel sitting above here. I prefer to grab the tab where it says Actions and pull this free floating. Make it nice and tall. And then drag here so it sits in a nice neat column all the way down the side next to your layers, but of course you may have your workspace arranged a little bit differently to mine. When you first load these actions up, they may appear like this in grey editing mode. To use the actions in grey mode, you can simply click on them and hit the play button down here, but I much prefer to use these actions in button mode. Just drag that out a little bit there so you can see I've just played an action. It's created a brighten up layer just above the image there. To see the actions in button mode, you need to come up to these little lines here and hit button mode. If they look a little bit like this all over the place, simply grab the side until it turns into this double-ended arrow and drag in until it snaps into a nice neat column. So let's get started with this edit. In button mode, you can simply click the action and it will play out. I'm just going to take the opacity down for that one there. And what should we do next? So first of all, I'd recommend going through this image balance section here. Let's play the image balance base. This one's going to play out and balance the image nicely, just to give yourself a really good base to start the edit. So don't be tempted to run straight into the nitty-gritty or the artistic stuff there. Each one of these ones you can slide the opacity, but you can watch the full complete video tutorial number 1. This is just a get started guide, this video. The other videos will go a little bit more in depth about what you can do to achieve those results with this set. So what should we do next? How about we warm up just a little bit? Take that down a touch. It's an absolutely beautiful image as it is. Alright, now we're down to the paintbrushes section again. In the full video tutorials you can really see how these sections work. So I'm on this Sharpen Brush here. You'll notice a white brush has already been selected. Make sure you right click and make that a nice soft brush. And also up here, 100% opacity, 25% flow. These are the general settings I keep for all LSP brushes. So as long as you get that set, you should be good to go through the rest of the editing. So I'm just sharpening up their little faces there. You can turn the little eyes on and off to see before and after. Let's just zoom in to show you there how we're looking so far. Really pick those little fur details out there. So let's go through adding a few more things. How about we brighten those little eyes up a little touch. I'm just going to give those a little click. Fur details. Let's bring some of those fur details out. Just using the bracket keys to make my brush bigger or smaller here. I may use the eye and beard stain Whiten, Although I think this little dog here, I think the staining around the eyes and the beard is actually natural, but you can use this just to kind of decrease any orangeness around those areas. Really handy when you get those white poodly dogs that have the kind of the brown eyes and beards. How about we use gentle dark, and I'm going to get a nice big brush and I'm just going to wash this around the sides a little here. Just to start bringing the attention into the poochies. Down to the artist section, we have the hide here. I may use a setup action for hide. Honestly, in the other video I will really talk you through this, so you don't have to worry too much about what I'm doing right now, because there is a specific video tutorial. But really you just need to play the setup, make a selection and hit the yellow select and fix it icon action, and that will play out to fix any distractions, any areas in your image that you wish to hide. But again, there is a complete video tutorial on this, so I really walk you through how to hide any distractions, how to hide the lead, the collar, anything like that. So now back onto the brushes, I'm using the Draw Attention brush. Again, this is a really quick edit. This video really is just to kind of show you how to get started. For those of you who love to just dive in, I know I do sometimes. So I'm just using the Draw Attention brush there. How about the Painterly Silk Fur? This one's really beautiful. So you can see I'm literally just clicking on these, all the settings are there, and just washing them over the image. So I'm just going to wash this over that fur. Really polish and make it really silky looking. Now onto the diffuse finishes. How about we just play one, just see how it looks. I'm going to play Radiant there. You can literally mix and match these. You can play as many or as few as you like, just to kind of get the exact signature finish that you want. Slide that opacity down a little bit there. Beautiful. I think I'm just going to play one more Brighten brush, just to brighten up the face of this little guy over here, just to match, just to brighten up a little bit. Lovely. Just pop these in a group so you can see before and after there. And that was a 5-minute edit. But again, for the more in-depth tutorial videos, you can visit the video library on the website. So that's the LSP Fur Babies Photoshop Actions. And for the full video tutorials, you can visit www.lsp-actions.com and go over to the video section and click on Fur Babies, and you will get all the video tutorials there. I'm Lauren, thanks for watching.